Based on a true story, a young woman, Kara Robinson, uses her intelligence to survive and escape after being abducted. One morning, she wakes up at her friend Jess's house and later steps outside to water the plants. Unaware of danger, she is approached by Richard Ivanitz, who pretends to be a magazine salesman before pulling a gun on her. He forces her into a large storage bin in his car and drives away. Meanwhile, Jess notices Kara is missing and calls her mother, Deborah, who quickly alerts the police. Richard takes Kara to his house, warning her to remain silent and obey his every command. He interrogates her about her life and documents her responses in a notebook. As she endures his captivity, she remains observant, memorizing key details of the house, including emergency contacts on the fridge and potential weapons. He assures her he will release her, but warns that if she reports him, her reputation will be ruined. Back home, Deborah is frantic. A neighbor reports seeing a suspicious black muscle car, confirming Deborah's fears that her daughter has been abducted. She organizes a search party and reaches out to anyone who might have seen something, but the police remain skeptical, believing Kara simply ran away. As Kara navigates her captivity, she subtly gains Richard's trust while gathering crucial information. When he lets her use the bathroom, she looks for an escape route but finds none. She complies with his orders, waiting for the right moment. One evening, she notes Richard's attachment to his pets and realizes his routine patterns. As he falls asleep, she sees her chance. She quietly unchains herself and tiptoes to the front door before sprinting outside. She flags down a passing car, pleads to be taken to the police, and points out the location of her captor's apartment before they drive away. At the police station, Lieutenant Aaron Rowland takes her statement while investigators gather evidence. However, her rescuers don't recall the exact apartment number. Kara, despite her trauma, agrees to return and identify the building. A maintenance worker helps pinpoint Richard's apartment based on her detailed descriptions. When officers search the unit, Richard is gone. Back at home, Kara reunites with her family, but the trauma lingers. The police examine Richard's apartment and find a hidden box containing newspaper clippings and notes about past victims. These clippings reference 3 cold cases: Sophia, Sylvia, and the List sisters, confirming Richard's pattern of abduction and murder. Investigators realize Kara was not his original target, but was taken by chance when his intended victim deviated from their routine. Meanwhile, police interrogate Richard's wife, Ashley, and his sister, Stephanie. While Ashley insists on his innocence, Stephanie admits Richard contacted her after the escape. Through this lead, the police trace his location to a motel in Jacksonville, Florida. Kara, determined to reclaim her life, insists on returning to normal, attending a baseball game with Jess. At the same time, officers in Florida spot Richard. As they corner him, he chooses to take his own life rather than face justice. The following morning, Deborah informs Kara about Richard's death, which sparks mixed emotions in her. She realizes she won't have to relive her trauma in court, but still struggles with unresolved anger. Sheriff Jim Price visits and acknowledges her courage, calling her a survivor rather than a victim. This perspective empowers her, reinforcing that Richard's downfall was his choice to abduct her. Though shaken, Kara refuses to let her ordeal define her, determined to regain her freedom. In the end, she emerges stronger, proving that intelligence and resilience can overcome even the darkest of circumstances. If you found this breakdown of the film, The Girl Who Escaped, fascinating, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more thrilling movie explanations. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any new content, film reviews, and recommendations. Do you enjoy true crime and survival films? Check out our other videos where we break down gripping stories of courage and resilience. Which movie should we cover next? Drop your suggestions below.